If a BMW M4 is a small nimble Velociraptor, then the all-new BMW M8 is more like a T-Rex. It looks pretty similar from a distance, but up close it's larger, visibly heftier and much more intimidating. It's also significantly more powerful and, just like a Mercedes S63 Coupe, has a ravenous appetite. For petrol, that is. The standard 8 Series is already one of the most intimidating cars on the road short of a monstrous SUV, but the M8 gives it some even more aggressive visual upgrades. At the front you get an even hungrier looking mouth with some carbon fiber fangs below the headlights, a menacing black grille and a speed bump scraping splitter. Since the M8 Coupe costs considerably less and is better suited for racetrack action, we'd recommend it over the convertible. Both body styles come with a handsome number of standard luxuries, so we'd only select options that help unlock the M8's full performance potential. These include the M carbon ceramic brakes, which BMW says reduce weight and are built to better withstand track abuse, to ensure owners are best prepared to handle the coupe's brute power. The M driver's package includes 1 day of performance driving school. Even better, it raises the top speed limiter from 155 to 189 miles per hour. The M8 is powered by a twin-turbo 4.4-liter V8 that makes 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. The mighty mill pairs with an 8-speed automatic transmission and a rear-biased all-wheel drive system that can disengage power to the front axle. We've spent some time behind the wheel of the coupe and convertible M8 competition, where we marveled at their refined manners and right now powertrain responses. When we strapped our test gear to the 4,251-pound M8 Comp Coupe, we were blown away by its ridiculously quick acceleration, reaching 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds. Despite an exhaust note that doesn't quite excite like rivals from Mercedes-AMG, the BMW is blindingly quick and its automatic is brilliantly perceptive. Although the all-wheel drive system is intended to provide rear-drive thrills, we found that provoking power slides is best left for the safety of an empty parking lot or a racetrack. The M8 didn't punish us on regular roads, thanks a compliant ride that belies its track-focused capabilities. However, don't mistake its pleasantness for weakness. The M8 chassis has tremendous levels of grip and telegraphs some feedback to the thick-rimmed steering wheel. The M8's combination of quickness and nimbleness makes it a compelling partner anytime the road opens up or turns twisty. Unfortunately, more than half of the coupe's 4,251-pound curb weight is over the front axle, which could contribute to its reluctance to rotate more freely. Getting into the M8 convertible is relatively easy so long as you have room to open the long doors. The car's relatively typical ride height means you don't have to plop down much to get in. And once there, the front passenger will have ample room to stretch out and the driver can dial in a near-perfect seating position. Rear passengers won't fare quite as well, but adults can fit for short rides. That's more than can be said for the back seats in a 911. Typical for higher-end BMWs, there's a lot going on in the M8 convertible. Buttons abound, whether on the steering wheel, the center console or around the shift lever. Some controls, including BMW iDrive, are immediately familiar, while others, such as the climate control and steering wheel-mounted cruise control settings, require a second glance or worse, additional selections on the touchscreen. The M8 has an excellent suite of advanced driver aids and a near state-of-the-art virtual voice assistant emulating Mercedes-Benz popular MBUX system. Both areas still fall a bit short of what Mercedes offers, but they provide convenience when it comes to easing the burden of rush-hour traffic or turning on your seat ventilation without lifting a finger. The optional Bowers & Wilkins audio system delivers solid sound and feels worth the price, especially with some competitor systems costing twice as much. It's even effective with the top down at highway speeds. The M8 also comes with onboard navigation that's easy to use, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration, both with wireless connectivity, is included. It can be tough to criticize the trunk space in a convertible, but the BMW M8 is neither small nor inexpensive. With the top up, the M8 has a decent capacity of 12.4 cubic feet. That puts it well ahead of a 911 Turbo Cabriolet and the Lexus LC500 convertible, but all that capacity vanishes if you'd like to put the top down, as you need to deploy a trunk divider, which essentially leaves space for two half-full grocery bags. The rear seats do fold for longer items, but the opening is quite narrow. It's much better on the inside, where both front passengers will find ample room for their personal effects, especially in the long padded door pockets. The rear seats do have anchors for car seats, but they're better used for holding bags and jackets.